for tomorrow.
I didn't do anything for tomorrow. That's the thing.
I can see the stream, but nothing happened. It's a pause button.
Okay, Scholars, are we ready?
I guess so.
Okay, I can hear all your voices. You're good to go.
Is
I'm gonna
it?
mute myself. Yeah, I'm gonna mute
Okay,
myself.
100%.
I'm gonna mute you guys as well. Thank you. Have fun.
I've told
Bye.
them to ready themselves up. Just so we can make sure everybody's present, seeing as we can't hear them. Pancakers.
Tell me you set it up correct. So Nibble is defending first and Ladon attacking obviously.
Ladon attacking. Alright, so we have started the EAX finals for South Africa and Upper Africa. Ladon versus Nibble. How do you think this game's gonna go, Skalas? And we've already lost a person.
Oh my word, what the hell's happening?
We have just lost
Kuro,
everybody.
yeah, it's because she didn't set up the batting proper, dude.
Oh shit.
Hello.
Yeah, for coffee.
You
Yeah, we are. We
Okay.
resquatted already.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
if you forgot to put
Just
the bands on.
yeah, unpause the stream. Okay, there we
Done.
go. Cheers,
Done.
cheers.
Okay, so it's going to be a pretty decent matchup, I reckon. Very interesting.
I reckon it will be. We're just
mean-
waiting for Canis to go and refill his drink. I mean wait. So once he gets back, hopefully the stream will work
As far
properly.
as to
This is my first time.
as far as to my knowledge, the last game these two people played, or two teams played, was actually 1 point between them.
And that's pretty impressive. I
Yeah.
mean, we've actually scrimmed against them ourselves, the Untamed Rage clan, and they are definitely formidable enemies to go against. So
Well,
I
mean,
feel like this
they
can
are
be a
in the
very
final
tight
for a
game.
reason.
Oh yeah, no, of course. I believe this is going to be a very tight game. I'm expecting this to be quite an ongoing match. Luckily, we do not have unlimited overtime like a very well-known Pro League match.
What a match, though. Like, what a
What a
match.
match! What a match! I'm glad that we're not going to be running into tomorrow with today's today's match. But I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, while we're waiting for Canis to go empty the tank, I guess.
We
See
are
what
starting on
happens.
border. Nibble is defending first. Not sure if they use Siri or Google for the coin toss. I'm sure there was no bias there though.
Yeah. Okay,
We do
just
not
make
have
sure.
coins in Southern Africa.
Just
We
make
are too
100%
broke.
sure the playlist is set up correctly. Nibble defending first, Ladon attacking first. Obviously.
Yes.
Okay,
Starting
ready.
matches attackers is blue. Blue team is Ladon.
Okay, let's get ready. Done.
Cool.
Launch. So
Alright, band
border
phase
is
is
actually a
working.
very interesting map to attack from, I reckon. So if Ladon plays it correctly and Nibble is defending on an armory, without taking control of CCTV, there's absolutely no chance of actually winning this, unless obviously you outfrag the other team.
I feel like there can be a lot of interesting plays in this match. Okay, so they've taken Hibana. That's
actually a very interesting pick.
That's an interesting pick for the attacking team, actually.
It could pay off very well though, because opening line of sights is extremely easy for Ibana, and also
Maybe we'll get an idea of
unaware
Ladon's strat
defender would
now.
be a bit of a difficult one. Oh, that's actually a
Gridlock.
really good
Ooh.
ban.
They're aware of Nibble's abilities with Gridlock, which is quite formidable. We've seen how well they can use Gridlock in the past in order to prevent the defenders from countering, attacking teams as they push forward into objective.
Echo, okay, that's a pretty standard ban across the
Echo, a
board.
very standard ban, yeah.
Interesting
A
though.
very powerful operator on defense, so an understandable choice as well.
And obviously Mirror. Expected.
I think Mirror has become an increasingly more difficult operator to play on this map lately, especially for the armory area.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think at the moment, there's still quite a few strats that haven't really taken off in the sense of
Okay,
replacing.
defense we're seeing Smoke, very common pick. Obviously Legion is insanely good, Jaeger is very good, Maestro super strong without a mirror.
We've got a lot of
And
information here actually in
yeah.
terms of between your Legion, your Jaeger, and your Maestro.
Thought it was going to be a funny 6 thing. Smoke to smoke, I guess. Okay, Ladon picked actually a fairly standard attacking lineup for this particular map, and obviously
we've got
they
some...
suspected Armory and Lockers, to be honest.
Yeah, but even then, it's a very useful set of team or set of operators for all around.
Okay. JC, are you controlling?
I think you have to.
No idea what to do, but okay.
I do believe it is independent, and there is a hotkey to turn on the to turn on the controls menu, but I do not know what it is, so do not ask me for advice there. Okay, control and shift change floors.
Okay, interesting.
So far we're not seeing any defenders playing from downstairs area. Everyone seems to have mainly accumulated upstairs in the usual spots that we'd expect to see them. There is no one in CCTV area, which is quite interesting. Okay, V helps you with your controls. Currently we're getting quite a hard push on default in A. With 2 people pushing the office area by the looks of things. Ducky has decided to flank around from the outside, while Svein as Capital is pushing officers directly. Oh, and he takes a pick on Pancake.
Disabling electronics. Attackers have located a bomb.
Okay, flank going down, cores are low HP and good attacking rounds.
How did you meet your Discord there?
I don't know. It happened. Very efficient attack by Ladon. They actually managed to clear out pretty much every Roma there was. Not that it was a lot of them, but they managed to clear it out effectively.
It was very efficient. They were inside of inside of CCTV rather, quite quickly. They did not waste time getting into the building, and I can agree with you. There was very little roaming on the defender part. Let's see. Going back to armory lockers, and we have got a very similar setup to
Pretty similar
actually
setup.
just the same setup actually. We've swapped out. No, we actually haven't. They've just.
I think
swapped
cores are
around.
swapped out. Yeah, cores are swapped out to mute, and then pancakes went on to smoke. I don't know if there was any other changes though.
Other than that, it looks to be everyone's stuck with their operators.
But attack seems pretty much the same.
Hopefully the play will be a little bit different.
Okay, it seems like pretty much the same setup. We've got right hand side of armory wall locked up, and then also they're probably going to open up again at the bottom of the floor. See if they can probably put some on street, I guess, and impact street definitely.
Have you figured out how to switch between operators? Because mine's not working.
7, 8, 6, 5, 4.
Ah.
So C to get into. Well, for whoever's watching the stream, we do apologize. This is literally the first time we've ever done this, but they needed someone to do it, and we were able to.
But that's alright, we're gonna learn from this
Lulu
experience.
going possibly for a spawn kill, maybe? No. Client side would be on my side, I guess. Oh, JMS could be in a hell of a lot of trouble right where he is.
Yeah, well, if they push CCTV as fast as they did last time, then
Okay,
that
good
definitely
rotation.
okay, yeah, so it's dropped
I
down.
feel like giving away the CCTV position might be a bit of a mistake, but again, if you're being pushed by like 4 players, it's quite difficult to hold.
Yeah, no, of course, but CCTV definitely should be looked at a little bit more aggressively, in my opinion, from the defending side, because once attackers have got CCTV, it becomes very hard to flush them all out.
Okay,
Especially
Mario
as you
playing
say,
upside
if there's
angle.
4 of them all together. And once again, no one's downstairs, no one's playing that vertical angle on either defense or attack, which is interesting.
Okay, well, CCTV control again inside in Ladon's hands. Let's see
Correct.
if they can actually get over this problem we had earlier with the impact tricking from the Legion. I see Ducky pushing again on 90. Oh, but there's a bit of resistance by Jaeger.
Jaeger's playing the knife fight, so Ducky has decided to rotate.
Oh, Swain might be in a world of trouble if he overextends his peak there. Oh wow, good play, good play, good play. Very, very good play by Capital and Zofia and Thermite.
Excellent. They're really pushing in
Okay,
there
we
quite
actually
well.
have not seen a lot of gunfights. Legion might be pushed now by Zofia by the looks of it, and if he peeks it, oh, well done to Legion.
And the Legion takes the Zofia. Thatcher trying to refrag on the Legion, but he does miss the shot.
We do have someone sitting on half wall, which might be a problem if Capital just... Oh, he doesn't have any firebolts anymore.
No, he is
Oh,
out of
shoot.
firebolt, so he's going to have to peek against Corsa there.
Attackers have
Jaeger's
we all
having his
know
fight
has got
against the
insane
Thatcher.
aim.
Thatcher is going for the wall bang, but just misses the Jaeger.
Oh, he sees the head. Oh my word, what a shot.
Oh, very good.
That was
Well
so well played. Someone playing on stairs, and looks like Styx will be pushing the guy on the stairs. That might actually be pretty interesting if he doesn't see it.
Oh,
Good
and
stuff.
Legion takes sticks. We've lost the fuser, and we've only got
Okay,
one
no
attacker
man on
now.
it. No,
Oh,
it's not.
very good comeback, very good
Well done
comeback.
on the defense. They actually fixed a lot of the issues from the previous round.
They did, they played a little bit more aggressively. I think there was a lot more coordination in that round.
Yeah.
You see a lot more attempts at refragging in that round compared to the previous
I
round
must
that they
say,
had.
in honestly, in my opinion, the Legion is what actually carried them through that round. Him
Yeah.
holding 90 and actually just absolutely stopping them from
Yeah,
entering
no,
there
exactly
was a
that.
really
He
good play.
prevented that initial flank from the Zofia, and he really kept that. Well, sorry, the Jaeger prevented the flank from the Zofia, and the Legion just kind of continued the barrier on that passageway.
And
It was a
Zofia is
very.
such a powerful operator if left alone. Very well
Oh
done
yeah,
there.
definitely. Keeping her at bay was definitely the wise
Again,
choice.
not a lot of deviation in the actual defensive lineup. The only thing we see now is no mute and we see a castle.
Yeah.
And
I think there were a lot of drones
we
making
don't
it
have a
through the
nomad,
mutes
but
anyway,
we've got a
so
buck on attack. So it's not a lot.
protect your bombs.
with the buck, I think we can expect a little bit of vertical
Okay.
play from them now.
Okay, we are actually seeing a workshop defense. Okay, let's see how they're gonna do this. Seems like a pretty standard strat. Yep.
You know, if this stream ever gets watched by Ubisoft, I wouldn't mind them considering switching off this announcer thing for people that are spectating.
Yes, please, it's annoying. I see Legion playing upstairs. It's gonna be pretty interesting how he holds this one.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if Legion and the Buck are gonna
Prepping
butt
for a run out
heads
there, I
at
see.
any point.
5 seconds left before
Okay, so we've got a Jaeger, and Jaeger's playing upstairs. It looks like Legion actually fell off of upstairs. Where is Legion now?
Legion is currently sitting in the office fountain area.
Okay, so they've got 2 people playing upstairs. Maybe a third one coming up as well. Yes, we've got a castle playing upstairs as well.
Yeah, Pancake is playing upstairs, as well as the Jaeger, actually. So we've got a lot of vertical play in this game. We've only got 2 people on site. Thermite seems to be pushing armory lockers.
attackers bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Thermite is
Running out.
droning in a very daring spot at that. Zofia seems to really just be pushing in for it.
Okay, well, they take control of CCTV again, which is pretty good. Very smart play from them, actually. Clearing upstairs, going downstairs, much
No,
easier
they're
than
doing
actually...
it very much as a team, which allows for a lot less refragging on the defense side. We got a little bit of a gunfight going on in Armory Lockers.
Oh,
Pancake is doing extremely well in this corner, keeping them all.
Jaeger, oh damn. Jaeger coming in for a flank on Armory. He might just be able to pick this guy up very easily, and done.
And there we go, defenders take the third round. Very good on the vertical play from these guys. They managed to keep the floor above well defended.
What is interesting though, like they had 3 people upstairs, so if you think about it realistically, if they pushed side for a rush plan, they might have actually pulled it off.
Yeah, very true, very true.
If they put all of their manpower downstairs instead of upstairs, they could have at least put 1 upstairs and 4 downstairs. They could have picked it off very easily.
Yeah, I do agree with that, but I believe the trade-off probably seemed greater to them at the beginning, and possibly it seems like they were picking off drones fairly well in the prep phase, so they maybe also were unsure as to how many were upstairs.
Very true.
Once again, very similar picks. We have, however, got a Valkyrie on the defense team, so we've got a lot of extra information this round. Almost a 6-pick away from her, but they've decided to stay. The Ventus might just be able to feed his team a lot of useful information this round. Okay, so we are downstairs in customs inspections. So far we're seeing a very standard reinforced front and back walls that are external entrance facing.
Again, we are seeing presence upstairs, 2 people and 3 people downstairs so far. We'll probably see the Jaeger also moving up. Yep, he's going up.
Yeah, Jaeger's gone upstairs.
Again, holding upstairs is going to be a really hard push for them to do if they do not get control of security.
Yeah, there's also a lot of useful vertical play for this objective from upstairs in the CCTV area, and it seems that they're going to be guarding it well.
They might actually... Oh, saw the hand there, just couldn't pick it off. They are joining out East Stairway. Let's see what happens with this one. Canis might actually be pushing from Generator.
Yeah, does look like it. Once again, a bit of a daring drone.
Oh, and there goes the oh, and that stopped the mic shift from going. Well done. Really interesting to see that they have no denial for this external wall.
It is interesting. No one's played it. They've pretty much just let them open that wall. Now, I'm not sure if that's intentional or if perhaps they just fell short.
I see Koza is actually being pushed quite hard from 2 directions at this point, and he could actually pick off a headshot on. Yeah. Oh, the Capital just absolutely wastes him there. That was a pretty damn good shot.
Maestro's playing quite an active role at the moment, going for that breached wall. He's checking that A window.
Looks like Canis is actually still pushing Generator. He is just running it up for now, I see.
Yeah, and Mario's Thermos decided to go upstairs, so he will more than likely push them now. Oh, he's gone for just a missed wall bang. Jaeger was smart to move out of the way that one.
Canis still droning it out. Oh, he just missed the Jaeger on the drone. That could be huge.
And the Twitch has taken out Lulu. Where's Diffuser? Diffuser sitting outside. It looks like the Thatcher is going to push for the plant in A. Yes, it does look like they're pushing indeed for a plant on A window.
Looks like Jaeger was just... Oh, Jaeger got picked. Well done. And one is actually down in small office.
We've got one down. We're pretty much only going against the castle as Valkyrie's
I would highly suggest
them
going for a plant. I mean, they've got the
Thatcher definitely has the time, but
well done on the attacking team. They actually did very well.
To them. Canis really got their last kill.
It did kind of
extremely
look
well.
like the attacking team lost quite a bit of power in the start of the round, and then
But
they
they
just
really
seemed like
brought it back.
they did. They got really strong at the end of the round. Again, very similar lineup on defense. They're going back to armory lockers, as expected, and again on the attacking side, not much deviation either. This here, 6-pick from Twitch to Ash though, that's pretty interesting. I wouldn't have done, or no, I wouldn't say I wouldn't have done that, but I didn't expect it because you do lose quite a bit of utility.
True.
But Ash is an extremely good rusher though. Like if you know how to play Ash, you are golden.
Okay, so we're in armory lockers once again.
They are putting a lot of attention on officers though, which is actually very smart.
I found a zoom function, I'm so happy. So we are muting the external walls on office, possibly
It's a very smart
preventing
play
any rear
though.
flanks there.
Attackers recovered.
The last time they played this objective, the Thermites focused mostly on the armory section though, and quite frankly that peak hole that they keep making, I'm not sure if that's working to their advantage or not.
You know what, it could work very well, except they didn't have any firebolts left. If they had a firebolt left, or a grenade maybe even, downstairs, you never know. Because it's pretty much a given that any team will play someone behind half wall. Very strong position to hold.
It is, and that's the thing, this hole is being made by the defenders, so the question is it really an advantageous thing
They're just
for the
keeping his angle
defense?
as usual. He should be able to spot anything pretty much Thermite does.
Canis is looking to push through generator, he's set up a couple air jabs there.
Sticks already in break room. Clearing security again.
Oh, once again, they've let them take security for themselves. Always an interesting play. And Kosa gets taken out by Ducky from
below.
downstairs.
Very good.
That was a very good shot. So those vertical plays on the attacking team are normally quite difficult, so that's always a well-suited achievement.
Pretty smart play to blind the actual Legion there, but oh, got shot from
And
upstairs.
there
From the
goes... Oof.
Well played, Ducky, but you lost that one, dude.
That was a hard one on Ducky there. I was just about to say Legion was actually a little bit of detriment if he made too much noise there, but
Legion pushing back to half wall. Again, they're not going to smoke, or they're not going to do the right thing here, I reckon.
this is interesting. Thermite has decided to rotate on the rooftop. No, he has changed his mind. He is coming back to armory.
Jaeger still holding officers. They might actually start pushing from officers.
Smoke is keeping the Thermite away quite well. He has once again decided to rotate above.
Look, they've got a lot of time left. 50 seconds is actually quite a bit. They can make a very efficient push.
Well, it's like I've said in the past, minutes in Siege is about an hour in reality. Thermite is actually possibly going for those muted walls. We might just see a useful play on their part. No, he has decided to stay on the window. Jaeger is right there.
Thermite and Nomad is actually pushing Jaeger at this point, so it might be a bit of trouble for Jaeger.
Yeah, and the Thatcher, it's a 3v1 at this point unless the Maestro decides to be a little bit more aggressive on the defense.
And Jaeger wins on the
Jaeger wins, Mario takes out the Jaeger.
11 seconds, we'll have to see what they can come up with here. He has to go for the frags.
Yeah, last minute rush from the Thermite and
Good play from
Maestro takes him out. Quite a good play there.
That Alda is so damn powerful, eh?
It really is. It's if you've got the recoil control down, oh man, it's beautiful. Alright, so we are almost there to switching sides. We have one round to go, so let's see who decides to make
This
it
is
count.
actually a really good score for Border, in my opinion, for the attacking team.
It really is. It's a map that's normally very one-sided. You either have Team A or Team B generally progressing quite well on this map. But today it really seems that both teams have brought their A game for this, and I'm sure that they really have pushed to provide their very best. I heard that there was a lot of practice going in during the week.
Okay, looks like we will have our standard.
We've got a rotation in some bathrooms, so and a rotation in between sites in the usual spot. It looks like they're gearing up to maybe defend tellers a little bit more this round. Castle has indeed castled off the
They will
wall.
possibly have some. I think they'll probably have a lot of presence upstairs again.
I'm expecting a lot of presence upstairs, and I'm sure that the attacking team is expecting that as well. Jaeger is once again in the armory lockers.
Look, if you have anyone to hold this particular area, Jaeger's probably your best bet.
That is true, and we've got Valkyrie upstairs as well, which is always useful. She's out of the objective push and able to provide information.
It seems like they're going for the upstairs push again, and well done to Styx. That was pretty good.
That was a very good shot on Styx's part through that.
Like, any headshot is a good headshot. Any headshot is a good shot.
Yep, that is true. We are seeing the buck pushing generator. No one is expecting this one. No one's
losing Jaeger might be a difficult one.
And we're expecting a firefight here.
And Valkyrie holding his own against
the buck. Valkyrie takes out the buck. That is vertical
pretty
play out the window. That was...
The buck actually peaked, and you know what? On that range, Valkyrie should not win that gunfight. Maybe
that
a little
is
bit of
true,
potato
but
aim,
I saw a little bit of hesitation on Buck's side. I don't think he was expecting the Valkyrie to be there.
And yeah, Castle being pushed, and he is down.
And we get Pancake taken down by Sven.
Look, the attacking team is clearing it much more efficient than the last time. The last time they actually had a lot of issues going upstairs.
They're pushing more as a group from the armory side by the looks of things, but we also don't have as much upstairs presence.
Still being outside, jump down, and back into Tellers. Oh wow, those shots missing barely.
That was very tight.
A little bit of vertical play. Very smart from Ladon. They still got a hell of a lot of time left. I mean, 1 minute 10 seconds is enough to win you around 4 times.
Indeed, and we're still 3 versus 3, so it's definitely not anyone sitting at a major advantage at this point, although the vertical play is very much in the favor of the attacking team at this point.
But it's just not working out for them. They seem to be opening up on the wrong side, so unless they want to go for a plant and they want to keep angle on that.
Well, judging by Thatcher's rotation downstairs, it looks like they might just be going for exactly that.
One advantage though that Nibble does have at this point is they have the health advantage, which Capital is pretty much one shot, and then also a lot of health lost by Thatcher.
Thatcher and Valkyrie are on par with each other, so that is very true. A direct gunfight can be a bit detrimental.
Oh, Valkyrie is actually pushing in. Valkyrie might just get this kill.
Is
Plant going down, but they are actually holding angle from upstairs, and what a shot by Thermite.
That was very well played.
Oh,
and they just didn't manage to get that diffuser down. 7 seconds to rotate from 2 people. Mario holding angles.
To pretty much just wait it out. Well done to Ladon. Going in 4-2 is pretty much what you can expect on Border, on defense first.
Yeah, that was a very good push, and Ladon did very well on that attack, but Nibble just managed to take it from them right at the end there. Okay, we have switched sides. Let's see what type of squad we end up with here.
Okay, Jaeger, pretty standard pick. Maestro definitely seeing his mirror.
We have some denial on defense this round.
We get a bandit. Well, we did have a mute, but the mute is not really the same.
Curious to see if anyone no, JMS is stuck with the Ash. We are not getting a Zofia. So it is up to Thatcher alone at this point, or the Ash if she sticks with the Thatcher to take out the bandit batteries.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Let's see what Jaeger's up to. Okay, pretty interesting. Reinforcing the tension wall. I mean, it's not the worst thing to do. A lot of teams like to attack from downstairs, moving from the stairs. This makes it a little bit more harder.
It is normally a very quick entry point, but at the same time, in terms of your vertical play, he may have done it for the case of playing possibly below CCTV.
We've got JMS currently sitting on top of the scoreboard with 7 kills and 4 deaths. That's a pretty good ratio for high level of play.
Just looking at this Valkyrie camera that just got tossed and looked to be quite an interesting place, although I seem to have lost where it is now.
Pretty interesting second camera Valkyrie as well. I actually want to see how it looks. Not bad, not bad. Losing a lot though. I don't have any info on the generator. Oh well. Don't think that's gonna work so well.
Yeah, that's a little bit low
I
down.
really
Bit of a
wanna keep an
difficult
eye.
one to remove.
I want to keep an eye on the Ash. I think this Ash is actually going for a rush most likely. Or gonna play very aggressive and probably remove someone from the game. Oh, the Ash was so close. If only they could see the silhouettes and we can.
Yeah, it's always an interesting one.
It seems
makes you wonder when you play the game.
Jaeger being pushed by Ash most likely. There might be a fight coming in, and Jaeger seemed very well positioned to win this one, to be honest.
That is true.
And Jaeger's
and he managed it surprisingly without losing any health, which is very lucky on his part.
Very impressive so far from Ladon. They actually have managed quite well to defend.
They have indeed, although they have
losing
lost
no players, but losing health. To be fair though, there's not much those 3 operators can do in terms of utility to stop what they've currently have in front of them, which is 3 smokes still left. They're probably going to get pushed from security as well if someone wants to take the flank on, I guess.
I believe Smoke is just kind of holding out for
Valkyrie.
that
Valkyrie is actually moving into security and well, pre-firing the wall though.
Okay, so one of the smoke charges have been used already outside of security, and we have lost Ducky.
Oh, so close. This peak could actually work very well for Spain, otherwise, oh my word, they caught him on a little bit of the
just lost that one. That was very tight.
Very well done by Pancakes. And he's being pushed by Bandit.
Takes out Lulu, and he goes for Pancake.
Very good and very efficient defense.
Very quick on that part.
Bandit was actually damn fast there, he did really well.
No, that was good. He anticipated that return for the refrag quite well. I think that was a good push on his part. Very good choice.
Yeah, definitely.
They've decided to go for ventilation.
Like, that's pretty much your common pick. It's always armory lock and ventilation.
It is. I do believe most people tend to steer clear of the bathroom and tellers area, so you pretty much only get those other 3
sides. We're seeing a warden coming in, maybe a 6 pick? Not sure. I mean, there's nothing really except maybe flashbangs that can harm him. Yeah,
we have got a 6 pick to the mute.
Very well. It's a really good pick though.
It is a good pick, and I suppose trying to take the warden really, it really goes for a hey, they don't have anyone useful, because warden has yet to have any kind of strong counters against anybody so far.
Okay, we do have one going upstairs, so it seems like the mute is going to play upstairs with... Let's see who else. Bandits.
Please do not approach the helicopter. I don't believe any of us have really found that helicopter that this thing is always going on about.
Always.
Okay, so once again it seems like we got quite a lot of upstairs presence. We've got our Jaeger,
Mutes.
our Bandit, and our Mutes are all upstairs at the moment, and I do believe that is where they are going to play. On site at the moment, we only have the smoke. Quite an interesting decision, as the Cade has always also rotated upstairs.
They are going to get pushed again from most likely security if they want to clear it first, I guess.
They are indeed.
Upside down rappel from Corsa on the vehicle customs south window.
Once again, CCTV has been taken by the attacking team.
I like this kind of Ash play, like someone just needs to run in and shoot shit. I mean, that is just what Ash is.
It really stays true to
3
her
people
nature.
actually playing there. Pretty interesting. Oh, Styx has got a shotgun. This might be interesting if the Ash decides to peek it.
Oh, the Styx, on the other hand, is also looking to peek it himself.
He does just need to actually keep calm. Oh, and he gets caught. That might be very ugly, and he gets demolished.
Styx looks to have hesitated a little bit there.
Another one upstairs, and Pancakes take care of
And
him.
the Ash is taking... Ash is being quite aggressive in this play at the moment.
True. Bandit's still playing in archives. He dropped down
Bandit
to
has
the bottom.
rotated. I don't think I would have chanced that one either with Capital
Hell,
appearing behind me as well.
He had 3 people pushing him simultaneously, so that's a pretty bad choice.
That is true, but at the same time, we're also now sitting at quite a disadvantage because we actually have nobody directly on site. Sven is in a little bit of a predicament there,
He really is.
and the attacking team has got full control of the upstairs area.
Oh,
This
that
spells a
was-
lot of bad news if the diffuser rotates downstairs. And
Look-
speaking of which, there goes Lulu going for the B plant window.
Oh, and that's a good shot on Sven.
Out
He's
goes
down.
Sven.
And Capital just pretty much doing what he needs to do. Play his role perfectly.
Just making fire and making smoke. And down goes the
going
plant. Bandit is having to push now.
This is looking very bad for the defense at this point.
It really is there.
Bandit playing just below Archive's hatch.
Thermos has got a
However,
good angle on that
Probably
rotation.
looking at it as well.
Ooh.
Look, it's gonna be a super hard retake for Bandit.
And out goes the
Oh,
Nomad
wow,
with a
what a
C4, but
great
the
kill.
Capital is about to have an
Oh,
angle. on the
wow,
and the
Mario.
Bandit takes out the Capital. Well done.
That was a
However-
pretty damn good fight back from Mario. Let's be damn clear about that.
That is very true. However, Lulu was able to save the day for the attacking team.
Look,
that was a very good push from
At the end of the day,
Bandits.
it's
I
about
really
holding
give him
angles
props.
after the plant, and he did a really good retake for a few seconds there, but you just couldn't pull it through.
Yeah, that was
But
fantastic.
still very impressive. He did manage to get 3 kills, and he could have done. Well, let's put it this way: if he was able to take out Thermite, that would have been a whole different ball game.
Yeah, that is very true. If Lulu was taken out there, that would have... I'm not too sure what the outcome would have been, actually, to be honest, because that was very tight. We have got a swap on the Rook for the Legion in this round, and we have gone to a Ying for that last
Ying is a
push, possibly.
pretty interesting pick, honestly. Like, a lot of teams don't know how to counter Ying whatsoever, and I mean, personally, I can't counter that thing either. She is insane.
To be fair, though, you're also quite used to having to counter Ying on your own team.
Yeah, yes, that is not right. Just for reference sake for everyone listening, Kuroshida has a habit of actually yinging his own people, unfortunately.
Yeah, of course. I need to get up to the top of the scoreboard, and how else am I going to do that if my team can see?
That ain't a lie, sir. That ain't a lie.
Okay, so we're looking at some basic barricading in the bathroom tellers area. Pancake is watching very closely, trying to figure out what on earth the smoke is doing.
Look, they're opening up a lot of holes, which is really smart for vertical play.
They are opening a
However,
lot.
it was used against them last round, which is not ideal.
Very true.
It's
Very
something
true.
they will definitely need to play on.
I feel if they're able to play it, just like that bandit rush at the last round, I think that can be very beneficial to the defense
True.
team, but a very difficult feat to...
One thing I do feel though is that Ladon actually fell off very quickly in the start when they defended upstairs. They should have kept it a little bit longer.
That is very true. They I think Sticks, with his panic, possibly encouraged that very abrupt push on the attacking part.
In Sticks' defense, it was an unfortunate.
It was a very unfortunate situation,
I
but
mean,
I feel
got
like
flashbang, he got thermite, he was screwed.
there was quite a bit going on, and I think just that panic prompted the attacking team. You know what? Let's do this. They're not expecting a rush, and it was a very accurate decision.
Ducky is being, well, he was being constantly, and is being. Oh, there's an upside down rappel, and he sees the head. Oh, and he misses the shot. He did connect with one shot on the shoulder, most likely, but he didn't get the kill. One by door. He could possibly just. Oh. That's bad news. That's bad news. And rushed by Thatcher.
Out goes Ducky by Pancake.
I do feel for Ducky though. He held that quite well for very long. And here comes a bandit trick by Mario.
The Ventus is playing it quite tight against Canis there. And Capital's going for that push on the Legion.
The Ventus might actually get the Ventus. Oh, he sees
might just get Canis, and he takes out the Legion. This is a very good push so
JMS
far.
seems to be down. I wonder if he's going to get helped out by his team. Okay,
I'm not sure.
Lulu is helping him. Lulu is helping him.
Yeah.
Well done.
Of course, it's on
well
that
done.
flank
you
there.
Are the real MVP.
Well done to
And
that.
as previous round, this will work against them now. Look at the vertical play that will also open up.
Yeah, that's very true.
This will be the issue for them. They could not hold upstairs long enough, and that is what's possibly going to cost them this round.
It's very much so. They're already down to 2 people. We still have an entire
Lulu seeing the shotgun barrel. Oh, that might be bad news.
Yeah, Lulu's anticipating, and JMS takes him from upstairs. That is a very good one. We are down to 1 person, and they've decided to push for that defuse.
They are literally everywhere, and they're getting the plant down. Oh,
the Ying has decided to blind the Capital's only eye.
Oh, and good start by Sticks, but he's being pushed by Capital. I don't see him walking alive out of this one. I'm just putting it
This will be an absolute miracle if he makes it out alive with that health that he's sitting on.
Someone just has to look funny at him. And the Capital will probably finish him off. Well done.
I feel like that barricading that was done at the beginning of the round maybe worked against them just then. Although it did seem to be beneficial in the Teller's area, but indeed does make you an easy target and slow you down quite drastically.
Again, this is a very defensive side orientated map. I'm struggling to understand why they're struggling to keep side.
It's true, it is a very defense preferable map, and here we have seen countless times now that the attacking team comes in with a very strong attack, and it's rare that you see that actually on this map. It's normally very defense sided.
Again, I do feel that they were their own worst enemy twice in a row when they picked the same side first of all.
I can agree with that.
And they were the down 5-1 each and every time. But also their own kill holes killed them at the end, so...
That is very true. That vertical play just wasn't on point in that round, and just the fact that they couldn't keep that upstairs really worked against them in that one.
True. If they actually dedicated more manpower, like you saw what Nibble did on their defensive round, pretty much the whole team was upstairs.
And it worked really well, because everyone clears upstairs first. And I think they could probably learn from that, because it does prove, or at least it has proven to us today, that is a very strong strategy.
Office wall is being reinforced again. Good choice. Nibble decided to actually reinforce, Ladon decided to reinforce both walls, which is smart. On Omri. I have to say that the way Nibble defended was also very impressive. I mean, the impact trick worked very well.
I still feel like Nibble's biggest downfall is the fact that they chose the wrong team color. I feel like blue is just a Nibble color. I see they have changed the strategy a little bit upstairs. We've got both. Oh, actually, rather, Ladon is the ones that have been forcing Armory completely. Nibble, on the other hand, had a different strat with that open section at the bottom of the right wall.
Again, no one playing security. This is actually quite astonishing for me, to be honest with you.
It really is, because everybody starts in security. You'd think it'd be a nice place for an early pick. Although, for a change of pace, we're actually seeing Nibble pushing the rear of objective this time.
True. You know, one thing I do have to say though is it actually worth the risk losing a body upstairs to try and pick one off in security? Sometimes yes, but I guess these two teams are very evenly matched. And JMS
I
picks
can
off
agree.
someone. Damn. 90 hallway was picked, and that was the Jaeger. Yes, sir.
We might get another one, although no, the Jackal has decided to rotate downstairs, but at the same time, so has the Smoke.
Smoke rotating from downstairs. He could
And the
actually...
Jackal just peeks away from the Smoke as he peeks that corner.
Smoke could possibly actually finish off Jackal if he can creep up on the stairs.
Smoke is making that push. He might just get the Jackal.
They
The
don't
Jackal is
expect him at all.
completely unaware of it. Smoke could really make a good push here. I'm anticipating an interesting one.
We do have one
The
issue
Jackal
though.
is moving back,
Oh, he
and he
almost
takes out
rotated.
the Jackal.
Well
Well
done,
done.
He can
That
make
was
a
very good on
effective
Sven's
push.
part.
And someone picking him out at 90. Ooh, damn.
We're about to get an interesting gunfight, and Pancake takes out Sven.
Blonde
And
going
they
down.
are
Oh my word.
planting on our B site at the moment.
And
The
Ying doing a job.
Ying is doing her job this time without flashing Capital. The Maestro
Pancake
gets
getting
picked
another one.
off by the Thatcher. And now it is up to the Cade.
Canis is going to have a really hard time retaking this. They've got angles on him pretty much everywhere.
They have got 3 hard angles on this objective, and they've got the corridor covered.
Okay, Ying just waiting for him to repeat it. I would say Ying could probably take this fight.
Ying probably could. I am not seeing very good outcome for Canis in this scenario right now.
Oh, what a shot by
And
the
out goes Canis. Ying proving that a holographic is actually an ACOG in disguise.
Well played by Nibble.
And there
they
goes
were damn
the
impressive.
game to Nibble.
Round 1, that was super impressive, honestly.
And I would say after the match started, in those first couple of rounds against Nibble, I felt like this was actually going to go in the way of Ladon.
Actually picked up a hell of a lot on the kill count here. If you check it out, he's got double.
He really did, but I
sorry, he's
think
got 2 KD, which
overall
is
they
really
just
good.
their coordination really woke up after that third match.
Yeah, I'm actually quite impressed. That was a really good team play by Nibble, and you know what? You say what you want, but Ladon also played extremely well. It's unfortunate that they lost the ventilation site twice, and how they lost it. But
This
I mean,
is very true.
this map was Nibble's pick, so they obviously had something working for them here. So 5-minute break, people.
Yep, let's take our 5-minute break. I'm going to drain a vein.
Coastline, very good map.
Always a great choice.
Also, look, a lot of the maps in Siege are defender-sided, in my opinion. Well, it's factually, to be honest.
Yeah, it is very true, but I think it all comes down to the level that you're playing at.
I do expect to see a mirror ban again. I'm not too sure about you. Jackal, pretty obvious.
Jackal played pretty well in the last game, so that one was
They did actually use
unexpected.
Jackal well. However, though, they didn't use his utility that often, though. He was more there for killing.
Fair.
Oh, IQ, interesting pick.
Interesting choice from Nibble. Now that's a good choice.
Really is.
They were playing quite a bit of Maestro in the last game.
Not just removing his utility, but also removing the Aldo, which is again probably the most OP gun in this game.
Yeah,
if you can get its recoil pattern correctly and you can just keep on blasting rounds, you've got 100 shots.
And a mirror as expected.
I really do think we're going to see quite a bit of aggressive play by Nibble on attack. They do like hanging upside down on windows, so I do expect them to, especially when they're going hookah. Oh, blue bar, that's a pretty interesting pick.
That's definitely a choice to throw them off. Hopefully.
Not just that, I mean, in the South African scene, you don't see that often. But it's such a strong sight. It is extremely powerful.
It's a very nice sight, and it has a lot of vertical play possibilities as well, but nobody picks it. And I feel like if done right, this game can definitely go in the favor of Ladon with that sight pick. Switching to a Legion, a wise choice.
I'm expecting most likely, this is if Ladon can get their defense correct, a 4-2 half. However, if they give Nibble a little bit of a leeway, it's going to be a problem. They need to make sure to pretty much stop them from actually even entering, especially from the first floor, the west side door. That's a pretty easy plant if they can just get in there, to be honest. I'm also quite happy to see there's a gridlock on the board. That's actually a pretty good operator to have. Again, cutting off rotation is extremely vital.
My numbers won't stay on.
And interestingly though, we are seeing a Echo. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Echo. He's so useful as a...
You really can't. His gadgets is very useful, and his gun is also excellent. I see a
lot of people use him actually incorrect. They do tend to use him as a plant denial instead of using him as a roaming tool, which you can kind of easily get info off of him.
That is very true.
I do actually see this guy going down smoke, holding his own in office.
We've got a firefight about to break out between the Ash and the castle upstairs in the aquarium. And the Ashes decide to flash the castle. And then drone it.
Castle sitting behind bar, which is not the best thing to do considering they might just actually burn out all the ADS like they pushed up there. And a very easy kill for Ash. Well done to Ash. That was a
very easy. Sophia holding her back there, that was a no-brainer on that one. And the gridlock has been removed, which is
that's a big loss.
That's beneficial to Ladon actually.
It's a big loss though because you can't cut off rotations now.
It is, and I think in Ladon's favor that was an excellent pick.
Again, vertical play coming into play it. They are pretty much opening up the floors, and they will most likely be able to ping someone off from there if played correctly.
I'm sure the Yokars are also a little bit of a danger zone at the moment with the vertical play.
Capital sitting in office, he's probably going to make a push.
Ducky is rotating through downstairs. Interesting choice.
Ducky could very well remove Capital if he plays this right. Good stuff on the Ash by Ducky.
Out goes JMS.
I did expect him to go into office area though, or through the service to office, because he could have picked off Capital, which I feel is extremely vital for Nibble to take this round. He's probably going to start smoking off shit now.
We're still seeing some vertical play from the Nomad.
Lucky being drawn out. There is actually someone on the second floor hallway, probably going to push stairs now.
Yeah, that is the Nomad
On the north side.
pushing down from.
I do like.
She's decided to go out the window in Hooker.
I do like where Ducky is actually positioning himself right now. He's got a really good angle on there.
It's a very useful position, and they are definitely wasting a lot of time. Diffuser is being denied at the moment by the smoke, and Diffuser is down. This might just go to Ladon.
Oh, he's actually going for the plant.
And we have
Echo saves it.
A loss on Diffuser by
Again,
Echo.
This
Well
is why
done.
Echo is pretty much banned permanently. For that
Very,
specific
very
reason.
much so. That last second ban that just does not go your way because of the Echo.
Very
And
well
I mean,
played and very well defended by Ladon, I have to say. Ducky did extremely well for holding them back. I really do think, I don't want to put all of the credit onto him or give him all the credit, however, he's played pretty much top Nibble from getting into sight most of the round.
he did play a very good choke point in there. So although he wasn't fragging, he's doing very well at keeping the enemy occupied, and it definitely wasted their time completely.
Canis did a pretty damn good job in holding offices because he eliminated 2 people. Again, stopping them from pushing very easily into sight. That's pretty impressive from him.
Yeah, very much so. No, that smoke play was absolutely well done. So we are upstairs now in Hooker and Billard's room. Definitely looking forward to see how Nibble decides to play this attack. We've got some interesting drone spots here. Ash waiting to see if she can see anything coming from penthouse theater side. Gridlock checking inside of those rooms. They're definitely making sure to cover every inch of the map for information. Once again with the peek holes or the kill holes in the floor, I am not sure if this was a good idea.
I really do want to see an Ash rush, that would be amazing right now. And JMS has actually played really well with Ash on the last map, on Border.
He did. Ash has made some very good appearances tonight on the map in these matches, which is hard.
And Sticks playing upstairs in Aquarium. He's sitting by the hatch pretty much. I hope he actually opened up for rotation.
I think rotation would be ideal for him at this point because Lulu is droning out and
the lead is pushing into.
More than likely see it push there.
Ash just predicting this. Oh wow, that was so close. He's been playing in Penthouse, so I think he probably is just going to play a very late broken game.
And Styx has gone downstairs.
I think he overextended again. He had the first peek at it, and it.
Yeah.
He did get. There was definitely shots going his direction. Someone playing in offices though.
Seems to have lost Styx.
I do want to see this Ash pushing office though. That would be pretty interesting.
Ah, there he is.
It seems like he is kind of aware, or he's. I wouldn't say aware, but he is somewhat knowledgeable that it might be someone sitting in office. And sure as Bob, there is his shotgun.
Indeed, and we have got the Gridlock and the Capital pushing Aquarium.
Oh my god, if he just shoots. Oh wow, those shots just missed.
And out by an air jab goes Sven.
Good stuff by Sticks. Okay.
There is the rotation. The diffuser
He needs to
is
play the
going
timing
down
right.
in default.
He needs to play this timing right. He can actually win in this round again by doing this. Oh, and Causa just eliminating Sticks. I do think Mario is in no world of trouble, to be honest. Oh my word, Mario saves it there. Well
Mario
done.
does it again. That echo play is phenomenal.
That was really well played. Oh my word, and Causa wins the fight. That was so good. Well done to both teams.
That was extremely well played.
I do feel for Mario though. He had such a good run there with Echo.
He really did. I mean, just the fact that he managed those two and out comes the Nomad from nowhere and just nails him. Oh, that was a real pity.
He played his role very well though.
He did.
Because the Capitan wasn't prepared to jump off of the diffuse. And Gridlock was being killed right next to Capitan and he knew he could capitalize on it and he did. It's just such a shame.
Did. It was a good call on his part and it really is a shame that the Nomad took it from him.
But again, you have to give it to Causa as well. He played his part, he did it well.
Yeah, definitely. They're all actually playing really well. I think we are seeing exactly what we expected from these finals.
Causa going 4 for 0 so far in 2 rounds. That's actually very impressive.
That is very impressive.
They're going back to the hookah site.
To not have any deaths in a match this intense is very impressive indeed.
It seems like they're pretty much doing the same thing. Operator pick seems to be the same. Yeah, pretty much the same. Exactly the same actually.
I think they're just trying to really capitalize on the fact that those are very good operator choices and they really just need to work out the kinks in their team coordination. As well as their map presence. They don't have the most stretched out map presence at the moment.
The thing is, it's almost guaranteed if Mario had one player besides him, or not besides him, but in support, they would have taken that round.
Exactly. They are. They're a little bit lacking on the refragging side of things, and I think that's more where they need to focus on trying to.
It looks like the Ventus are going terrors and officers again.
We might just have a fight. Okay, no, Legion has rotated through to downstairs. Gridlock is pushing on the east window staircase.
Okay, Ducky playing bathroom. That's pretty interesting. Or toilets. That's pretty interesting. I think he actually really needs to go push. Sven on Legion might actually just push them. Oh wait, there is a Nomad sitting on the door. That might be a problem. He's gonna give away his position if he actually either impacts or he runs through it, so he needs to wait for them to push him. Oh, he should have. Oh my word, that was so close.
This is a very daring gunfight at the moment between the Legion and Sophia.
Sven falling back a little bit, he's probably just gonna calm down on that one.
Does seem like he's
decided to take a bit of a break. A shot by Sven!
That was unbelievable, and upstairs we have got a fight.
Oh, James taking on the smoke, I believe, or was that the mute?
I believe it was the mute.
And
it was indeed.
Very well done to Ash, but Ash also very lit. Capitao is down. That's a big win.
That is a very big win on their part.
Ash is basically dead, and Capitao is down, pretty much dead as well.
Yeah,
and I think
we
Mario,
do have
Mario
the Sophia holding
Echo,
from underneath.
Probably just keep it, eh?
He probably could, although there is still a minute to go. They are very far considering the time.
True though, but they are very low health, so all he needs to do is make sure that no one picks up the Capitao. Oh, he's already picked up them.
The Capitao has been picked up by the Gridlock, and he has also put a Claymore down. Hopefully Sven sees this.
Oh my word, and
the Legion takes the Ash.
And Capitao is super low as well.
Legion
that might be a big
takes
problem.
Gridlock. My word, this is turning out very interesting.
Very good defense so far from Ladon. They actually pulled it very well back from the previous round. Let's see.
We've got Capitao picking up the Ash now. Should actually be a wasted echo shot
just getting
in my
a pick off,
opinion.
Equalizing a little bit there. That's well played.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Oh, Ash
and the echo is out from a last second push.
15 seconds remaining.
And they are planting on default where the Legion is. And he takes it.
Well
And
done by
he
Spain.
takes it. That was well done.
He knows where the plant is going down. Oh no, he does not. He doesn't have a ping.
He does not know. He is having to push and the Capital is holding a very tight
That
angle
was such
on
a shame
that staircase.
for Ladon. They actually played so well up until the end there. Oh, and Legion is in a whole lot of trouble right there.
That is indeed a shame. Although the Legion has managed to take out the Capital.
Sven is on an ace here. If he can pull that off, that'll be damn amazing. He could long arm it. He could actually very well long arm it. Oh my word, this could just work in his favor.
And Leventus takes out the Legion.
You know what? You have to give it to Nibble. They played it very well until the end.
That was well played on both parts. I think the Legion was running short on time there. He couldn't really fine-tune his long arm. But that was an excellent play from both teams. That was fantastic.
It was really good.
And once again, down to only 2 people with a last-minute kill. Very tight. Very,
I do like how
very
the
tight.
scoreboard is looking. Nibble, they've got pretty decent kill stats there. 4 for 3.
Everyone seems to be fairly stretched out as well. No one's really relying on any one person. Very noticeable support roles going down as well.
Yeah.
I feel like this is turning out to be a very well balanced game.
I do expect Pancake to probably pick it up within the next round or two because he's got insane fragging skills.
For sure.
He can decimate any team any day. Just give him a bit of time. I do think they probably need to adjust his role then a little bit.
It's possible, yes. I've seen the gridlock not particularly benefit the team in this match. I do believe they could trade it out.
Where they lost gridlock and the utility wasn't used whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
That is actually a shame. Look,
otherwise, if she could maybe change how she goes about her ability, it could also make things a little bit more interesting.
True. Okay. Yeah, I see Mario setting up his echoes in Sunrise. Interesting.
5 seconds to insertion. ADS up and running. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb.
Okay, so just saying, you need to try the sweet red pepper cheese dip I got. It is baller.
I don't know which one you have. It doesn't.
I'll send you a picture later. Or you could accept one of my booty calls for once and you'll have some.
Okay. Maybe.
We have got some aquarium holding over there. Pancake is going for the same window once again. I'm surprised no one's picked up on that pattern as of yet.
Look, the thing is, it's a really strong window to hold. It cuts off rotation from pretty much upstairs unless they go from toolbar upstairs. So I don't think that's a bad call.
My device is ready.
Got other people on siege sending me invites. Ah, gosh.
Okay, aquarium being drawn out by Ash. And we definitely have a Legion playing up there, so this could be a gunfight to see. That'll be pretty amazing. Please, Ash, just rush it. Please, Ash, go. Oh, and Legion is down.
Legion has been down by the Capital. He's not in a very good
He's
spot.
in big trouble because Ash will push him as well as... If Sticks can pull off a kill there on Ash, I think good. And Sticks is down as well.
And out goes the Ash.
Echo playing in kitchen. Okay, they've got pretty much control of Hookah.
We've got some interesting play here going on. We've got Rook right below the Capital. Some Sunrise.
Okay, Ducky falling back. Pretty smart move. Look, they get them out for 2 minutes upstairs, which is damn impressive.
Definitely a lot better than the previous game that we played tonight. I think this has gone extremely well in their favor in that sense.
I really do expect Ducky to push up again. He could make some. He could do some serious damage up there if he does.
I can agree, and I'm also curious to see if the gridlock decides to be a
wow,
little bit
that's
more
so
aggressive on
close.
this push.
Gorza, yo, he misses those shots very, very close. That's pretty damn impressive. I do see Pancake still being alive. I expect him to actually use his utility now. Or I would hope so. Yes, there he goes.
15 seconds left. 5 seconds to go.
Gorza pushing Sama as well, and he's got a Jaeger and a Rook to deal with, and end of round. Well done by Ladon.
Well
That's a
done
pretty good
to
defense.
Bossa.
Good defense, very good defense. I mean, they wasted
That
2
was-
minutes of their time upstairs, which is actually really impressive.
That was very well played. That echo is proving to be quite the problem for these for them in this game.
I think the enemy or the worst enemy for Nibble last round was definitely the time. They left it for very late. They didn't make a push. No one made a
They really did.
what I would call
all
an
of-
executive decision.
Exactly, and
And it ended
all they needed was that one echo shot, and the round was over.
So yeah, okay. So the kill scores. Okay, Gorza sitting up there on 6. JMS on 5. Very well done. On the Ash, he's actually playing really well. Pancakes, I'm actually quite shocked that he hasn't done anything just yet. But again, I do expect him to start soon.
Found a magnet stuck to my aglets on my shorts. Does this mean I'm attractive?
Maybe.
So we are downstairs once again in Blue and Sunrise.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left.
I'm surprised they all went for a spawn pick just yet. I mean, I guess that's why they're in the finals and we're not. We do stupid shit like that. Castle already taking some damage. Ouch.
Also taking a little bit of damage. I think he's taken a little bit long on the prep phase side of things today.
True.
JMS is droning him out. He knows that the castle is there. But the castle has decided to rotate. But got downed anyway.
Oh, and the
and
castle
then,
down by James.
and out goes the castle. Legion's on very low health. Wonder if a
There is
Rook
actually-
instead of a Rook would have been a good pick for this scenario.
Sven is actually holding it and he almost got James there on the blind fire. Gorza pushing him and Gorza gets him. Well done to Gorza.
Nibble is playing very
Lulu
well on
and
this
Pancake
map.
entering downstairs. Well played by them again. Gorza just seems to be fragging out completely. Sitting on 8 kills and 1 death. That is damn good. And
That
Mario
is
is
very
in a
impressive.
hell of a lot of trouble where he is right now.
He really is. That vertical play could go against him quite quickly there.
Yeah, definitely. But listen, they've got a Rook in play with an ACOG. That could very, very well swing the momentum in this round if played correctly again. He knows they're there.
That is very true.
He knows they're there. He's just not pushing them because it's a damn smart thing to do. If he can get a ping just from one of his teammates where the guy is, he could easily remove him from the map. Oh, and he just sees a little bit of him. Oh, and he misses.
And he
Well
takes him.
done.
Well done.
That was a really smart play by the Rook not to push earlier because he actually just pretty much gave his team a fighting chance. Again, Mario, well done on the echo. Oh, they're inside. They are inside and planning on blue bar. Oh, and the echo gets him. Oh, and the Rook
And
just
so
removes
does
him.
the Rook, and he's got a line of sight on the diffuser as well.
Oh, and again, there's Sophia almost getting knocked there.
That is very well played.
Oh, there's a claymore. I really do hope he checks for it.
They are rotating to...
Oh, what a shot by him.
And he gets the claymore. Well done.
Oh, what a shot by
Oh
Canis.
my
You
word, and
beast.
Canis brings it back. That is
was incredible.
extremely well played.
That was absolutely incredible. What a flick.
That was fantastic. That was
No,
a very
honestly,
good comeback on that rook play that we were discussing. He played it well, and he really just brought
You know,
that
it's
back.
really impressive is the fact that he took his time in what he did.
He never
didn't-
panicked.
He never panicked. He took his time. He's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna hold back a little bit. I'm gonna let them start pushing me.
And when he did that outside of hooker, it really played everything
paid off. out
well
It
for
paid
him
off,
because
And
he
again,
he never gave himself out.
They tried the blue bar push, and he was already rotated back downstairs, and he just picked them off.
Yeah, no, that was
And again,
absolutely
that was actually
fantastic.
bloody incredible from him.
And we are back upstairs in the hooker area.
If I have to pick a moment from this game so far which really stood out, that would definitely be it.
I would say so as well, yeah.
Very impressive play.
I'd be in strong agreement with that one.
Okay, Mario is sitting on Echo again. He's been playing him extremely well, to be honest with you.
He has been a very useful Echo in this game.
I don't see him switching, and I wouldn't advise it either.
It's true. It's true.
10 seconds left.
I can very much agree with that. And you know, normally you see Echo players sitting towards the bottom of the log, but he's also playing a bit of an active fragging role in the sense.
Oh wow, look at that. That's a
He's done really well. What are you looking at?
Mozzie. That's pretty interesting. Behind the hot bar on
Yeah.
Aquarium. On the drone hole. Or not the drone hole, the manipulation hole. Pretty interesting.
Ah.
Okay, let's see
That
what
is
the
an
attack team
interesting
comes up with. Again, Pancakes using his normal angle. Or his usual angle. Again, we've got James sitting on the Ash. Also, he's been playing extremely well with Ash. Don't blame him. Oh, and you might see a wallbang coming here, to be honest. Oh, that might be big trouble. The Vent is pushing in a little bit. Again, Corza, this guy's just fracking out. Well done.
Looks like the Mozzie is about to have his hands full fairly quickly.
However, Mozzie is actually sitting in a very good position.
He is, and is actually lucky that it seems the Ash has decided to avert her attention upstairs.
Mozzie can create havoc if he just, he
really
oh my
could.
word.
He
He's
really
got some. Okay, well, Zofia was actually starting to look this side again. I think they're actually half aware of it being there.
Deployed track stingers.
Okay, we do see the Ash actually went up on the balcony. She's no longer on hang.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Currently, Ash is pushing objective.
And was that a trade? Yes, it was a trade.
That was a trade. That was
Diffuser.
sure.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
I've actually seen quite a few trades since the last update. So I'm wondering if they changed anything that's caused that.
Looks like the Capitao and the Smoke will have a bit of a fight going on there. Oh, Echo. Ooh, that was so close. Gorza pushing up on North Stairs by Cool Vibes. Seems like he's abandoning that one. He was spotted on the cam. They just can't seem to fight. Ooh, this is so close.
That is very tight.
I do expect them to start making move for the plant soon. Again, they don't have a lot of time. No one's really paying attention except Mario on the common plant. Or default.
That's true, although the smoke seems to be pushing towards us a little bit.
He's smoking it out. Will they stick the plant?
But his smoke missed. It is not affecting Lulu at all.
Wow,
And the
that
smoke has
battle was
also
close.
been taken out of the game.
Again,
Canis is about to fight with the Nomad.
We've seen what
And we
Canis can
are
do.
down to a 1v3.
I think
I'm
they
going
did.
to
I
switch
think
to Canis's camera for this.
I'll stick on Corza because I think Corza will probably take him on. I don't think Corza will win the battle, to be honest. He's on so little health. Never mind. Corza
And
wins the
out
battle.
goes Canis.
Very well done.
Very tight game. We are 3 for 3. It's time to switch sides.
It's also not too bad of a, I would say, scoreline for the defenders.
Yeah, very true, very true. So far we haven't been one-sided. It's pretty much just gone 1-for-1 at this point. And that is good news because it means nobody is, not bringing their all into this match. So we're expecting to see quite a lengthy game if it continues at this rate.
Okay, Lulu's sitting on the Echo. That's actually a pretty good op for him to play as well. Again, Echo has been so damn useful this round, for this map. I think he's been probably one of the standout operators.
Considering the amount of times that Lulu has been hit by the Echo drone past 6 rounds,
True.
I'm curious to know what's going through his mind in terms of Echo placements,
It's
actually.
like, Mario, I'm gonna get back at you now. Dis my beurt, meneer. Okay, Castle, that's pretty well done. I think that's a good move. I do think that is also one thing that Ladon was lacking. See what Pancakes just did there with the castle. Yes, it might be easy to destroy, however, it does take time.
They did have it 1 or 2 rounds, but indeed they didn't have it all the rounds. And the ones that they did have it were definitely more in the defender's preference, because it does slow you down. If Sophia or Ash do not go for that entrance, then it does slow down the attack quite significantly until they rotate around to destroy it.
Seems like Koza's going for a Legion room there downstairs in the kitchen.
Loading mag!
We have got Jaeger holding holding the theater. And the Nomad is put a breaching charge for distraction by the looks of things on a staircase, on the east staircase.
Propulsion device planted.
I'm curious to see how this pans out, actually.
Ready to go.
Tossing EMP grenade.
The Jaeger and the Nomad are going at it. And the Nomad has used a breaching charge to confuse the Jaeger, thinking he is getting flanked. That is quite a good decision to make on Nomad's
that
part.
was not the best pick from Pancakes. He really got demolished there by Canis.
That was unfortunate.
I'd have to say, Canis has been super impressive this game.
His fragging has been very impressive in the
Not
last
just that,
couple
but it's
rounds.
also his game sense. He's been using... I would say he's been using it effectively, his game sense, or using his brain.
It's possible that his headphones aren't fully charged, I'm not sure. But he has definitely been playing extremely well in the past couple rounds.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Okay, let's see what the defense is up to.
Okay, so we have
Again,
changed the
the
liability now
attackers do
to
have the advantage.
sticks.
I mean,
Bomb
they just
located
really
by
need to start
attackers.
using it.
That is very true. We're getting some vertical play by the Nomad against the Jaeger.
Babes in position.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
And the Jaeger gets a pick on the Capital,
That's
as he
big.
did not know
That's
the
very
Jaeger
big.
was in that corner. That is a large utility that they don't have now. And a refrag on the Jaeger by the Sophia.
Oh, wow. Defense has just pretty much evened this up very quickly.
15
It
seconds.
really has, and we are
They
very
just
short
don't
on
have
time. The Smoke is still doing an excellent job at preventing their push.
5 seconds remaining.
A
Don't
Legion
do
mine prevents that last second plant by Zofia.
Oh, impressive defense.
A
It's-
formidable outcome indeed.
Just look at those kill counts for Canis and Corsa. I mean, they've been
They are
really
absolutely
killing it.
wrecking it at the moment. It is very, very impressive actually. And it's not just the kill counts, it's the actual KD that they're rocking at the moment. It
Yeah,
is
it's really
very
good.
impressive.
Especially Corsa. I mean, he's killing it right now.
Yeah, that is a hell of a number to have at the moment. 12 for 2.
I really like the way this matchup has gone so far. It's really not like one team is overwhelming the other. It was 1-for-1. It's really good.
This game has been very,
Defenders, protect your
very
bombs.
well balanced. It's a
By
very
attackers.
even match.
Just in case Ubisoft you're watching, we need service, please.
Yeah, we've had to set up like 4 VPN servers in order to get this match going.
Well, have you
So-
known Ubisoft? 4. Again, pretty much, it's a pretty standard setup, I reckon, for Brawl. They did open up the wall at the back again on the east side of blue.
10 seconds remaining.
Pretty common. You get someone to play in the
5
front
seconds left.
portal area, which is also good. The main lobby.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Goals going for a spawn kill. Oh, and he gets counter spawn killed very quickly by Swain. Oh, well done, Swain.
Swapping mag! Just going to drone them. Airshot ready.
Okay, Lulu sitting in blue bar with these, or sorry, sunrise bar with the echo. This is very radical down the line. Oh wow, that grenade almost got James.
I've noticed
no.
that we haven't got a lot of upstairs push from the attacking team.
Sure.
Going frag.
Seems like
Got a
James is
few
making
people
a
on the
rotation
rooftop.
back to- Oh, whoa, what a shot. That almost missed.
We've got 2 people going for the vertical play.
Very, very good attack so far from Ladon. They've actually gained themselves a massive advantage, moving the top fragger on Nibble. Not only
And
that,
they've done it
but
without
also-
losing health.
Exactly. Not only that, I mean it's 5-3. They've got a massive advantage, and they really need to start utilizing it.
That is very true.
I would love to see them actually pushing the guys from upstairs. Like, hopefully they've got something to open up the floors. I mean that's something they really need right now. The buck, just watching them open the floors.
Dude, you can rotate the map with your arrow keys.
I did not know this.
Yeah, neither did I.
I like this.
Props to the guys that have to do this every day, my word. I'm so glad.
Well, Ducky is actually aware that someone is sitting behind Sunrise Bar, and he might, if he keeps his angle, he might just pick him off.
I'm glad I'm watching my screen and not your stream because you are making me dizzy with that spinning around now.
Okay, well,
We've got a push on the blue bar,
Echo did actually stop the plant very successfully.
and we've also had him get taken out by the smoke. That is quite a
Ladon-
distance.
Ladon is actually
And
taking quite
he
well.
takes out the spin.
Oh, and
The
that's
buck
a
is
bit
down.
of a
We are
block.
down to only the Nomad,
5 seconds remaining.
They played it
and
so
we
well,
are
Ladon.
out of time. That was an excellent play on the defense side.
The retake on the defense, the way they actually did it was
No, that was
very
fantastic.
impressive.
That was very, very well played. And props to that smoke. That was a very good, not only that long shot, but also that one that came for the refrag and he just downed the buck like it was nothing. That was very well done. Alright, so we are seeing a
Ooh, 6 minutes to the
pulse.
pulse.
That
That is
going
not the
to-
worst idea ever.
That really is not. I am now hoping to see some interesting vertical play with that pulse being in the works. And I have disorientated myself on the map now, and I'm back. Okay.
Okay, pretty standard setup.
So far, nothing out of the ordinary. I love how much faster they are at reinforcing than 19 is.
Yes, I do agree with that. I mean,
Why do it yourself?
yeah,
Robots
yeah. Not wrong. This is actually pretty interesting. I just hope for their sake it doesn't bite them like it did with the Ladon on the...
I can agree, they are opening up a lot of kill holes at the moment, and this can go very,
but look,
very sideways.
It seems like they know what they're doing. It might just actually pay off for them. Oh, and James got a spawn kill, my word. Dirty. Dirty James. Okay, Leventus pushing downstairs, he's in kitchen.
So we have got a few people watching today's stream. 12 in fact, so I'm hoping to see 12 new subscribers by the end of this live stream.
I mean, we are trying.
We really are, and we have considered possibly taking this up and getting better at it, and possibly becoming the dedicated.
Oh, Falls
presenters.
fully aware of someone in Sunrise. He's definitely someone there.
Indeed, we have got a little bit of a gunfight about to break out there.
I do want to see what Canis does, because Canis seems to have had the better of most of the people. Look at him. This guy's a monster.
And we have had Canis take out JMS inside of the open area.
Wow. That is actually a really good play from him.
I'm hoping Valkyrie has put out all of her cameras already. Leventus has been taken down actually by Mario.
Guys are still playing Blue Bar. They are aware that he's there.
They are, but at the same time they're starting to really queso.
Oh, he's being pushed, eh? Ducky is pushing Corsa.
And a gunfight against Ducky, and Corsa comes out on top, but will he be able to escape that Sophia? And the Buck has dropped the hatch.
The buck might just... Oh, well done.
And he gets taken out by Mario. We are looking at a 3v2 now.
They've
The last of our operators are all upstairs.
They really need to make something of this time, because they can easily bring this back if they just actually play it well enough.
Echo is in a very, very dangerous place at the moment if they push theatre.
They need to push. We've seen them actually struggling. Oh, how did he lose a gunfight? Mario!
And that was
Pancakes!
impressive.
That was really good for Pancakes. And,
and Pancake is pushing for that last minute push.
Oh, well done
and
to Pancake.
Out goes Canis. Here comes the Buck straight after him.
He needs to go for the frag. He needs to go for the Echo.
He really does. And the Echo saves it. Well done to Lulu on that one. That was a fantastic play. We really thought that 3v2 was going to go sideways for the fans.
It's such a shame, because Ladon attacked so well. It's the execution that's not happening.
They really did. It's just their follow through. As soon as they take out those first couple operators, they really should have pushed with that same kind of enthusiasm, and they hesitated a bit.
This game's gotten out of hand in terms of score to Nibble, because they keep on making the same mistake.
It really, really
They
has.
have the upper hand, they have the numbers, they definitely got the numbers advantage. All they need to do is actually play it simpler.
And that's the
really
thing,
gave
things
away
like getting killed
twice
on the
there.
hatch, it's something you really can't afford your team right now, and it's happening. And it's just so costly to the end score, to the end results.
It really is. I mean, we are sitting on match point, which is
Attackers need to locate
Yeah,
and defuse the
which
bomb.
is really
that's
hard
true.
to
If
hard to
Nibble takes
understand,
this,
considering I mean, this was three a few minutes ago. It's scary.
that is quite scary. And I mean, if Nibble takes this, that's the finals to Nibble.
It really is, and look, we've got a few more rounds left. Let's hope we can put it back and make it a very good one.
Yeah, well, a few more rounds. They've got this round and then a few.
Yes, another few.
So let's see if they can
But I really
take
do
this back.
appreciate the effort both teams put in so far. It was
5 seconds
It
It's
left.
really
a really
has
good
been
game to watch.
impressive. I won't even lie about that.
Attackers are moving out to locate the bomb and defuse.
But Corsa is really just absolutely dominating that KD at
He
the moment.
is.
It is
Well,
such an
Canis
impressive one.
isn't far behind, to be honest. Canis
Canis
also
really
doing
isn't
well.
far behind, but I mean, that is a really impressive KD at the moment.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, Corsa playing downstairs in Sunrise Bar. He might just actually go for a pick on this window.
He really could have, and he would have got such a good shot on Canis there as well.
Lights out.
Okay, Corsa just playing a little bit more safe now. Oh, and Lulu being drawn out. Okay, pancakes, an aquarium. Aquarium doors open. See what happens.
It is indeed, the Zofia has taken it out, and Pancake is once again behind that bar table. Very dangerous spot. He has been picked off from there multiple times. And we have got a push, Capital.
Oh my
And
word.
both of them have been
Corsa.
taken out by...
Corsa
Wait,
just demolished them.
Corsa, sorry, I thought it was Lulu.
And Canis got pancakes as well.
Pancakes has been taken out once again behind that bar table.
Bomb diffuser has been
The
destroyed.
fuser is down by Aquarium.
This is looking very bad for Ladon at this point.
It is indeed. Nibble
4v2,
is
they've
really
got Echo on the
pulling
map.
this one.
They lost their Capital. The utility is not good at all. And oh my word, Mario gets killed behind the bar and James pushing. Well done by
And
Canis.
we have
I
got
swear,
a
Canis,
1v3.
I swear they need to pay Canis a lot more. This
Yeah.
guy,
Canis, we hope you're getting paid here, buddy.
he's playing so well.
He's playing extremely well. He's definitely representing his team at the moment. A very difficult push on his part. It's not very clear how to go about this at this point.
Look, we've seen Canis actually clutch very well before, so he's got 20 seconds left. If he wants to do it, he needs to do it right now.
He has got 20 seconds. Luckily, a
He
Zofia
needs to play-
charge as
he needs to
well,
play
but he's
really
pushing
aggressive.
around. That is very tight.
He won't have time.
10 seconds remaining.
The time
And
will
he is
definitely
going
be
directly
Oh,
up
what a
against.
shot by Canis! Oh shit,
And he
Canis!
takes out Corsa as well, but he is just short
Oh.
on time. And
Oh, our congratulations goes out
that
to Nibble.
is it. That
Very
is
well
the
played, dudes.
second match for tonight and the final match for tonight as Nibble takes the trophy for the EAX finals. That was an extraordinary game.
And with that, we say thank you and good night.